today is the, wow, oh, lots of flowers. Flowers across the street. Flower to our right. Check it out. Wow. Today is a Saturday before that. And the city is kind of quiet, but also kind of busy. Depends on what you think is happening. But it's the morning. We're heading out for breakfast. People are leaving town. Have probably already left, kind of. And well, we are not leaving town yet, of course. Although we will be going to Dalat on the second day of that. A lot of places are closing or have closed already because their workers are gone. Hopefully everything we need will still be open this weekend to prepare for that. Wow, the flowers are nuts. And big more flowers. Those are all flowers. And looks like they are ready for shipping. Oh, pomelo too. And so today is a little bit more relaxing because not a lot of commuting traffic because a lot of people are getting today. That is Tuesday and that is this bike keeps wanting to cut out on me. If you're not going, it sits there and it wants to cut out. I guess the choke is not really working well. So I gotta keep the engine revving while I'm at the signal. It seems to be getting progressively worse. And it wants to surge, but give it a little gas, it goes 100 miles an hour, and then after that, once you stop at the light, it wants to cut out. It cut out again. Oh, 做咩今日好似成個想死咁樣。It need to warm up, I guess, more than it usually does. Usually you go a couple of blocks, it's okay, but today it seems to want to cut out more than usual. It's not a good bike, that's for sure. Very old bike and it's not been maintained that well. So I just have to rev the engine at the light. We only have 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks to go. Well, almost exactly 2 weeks. So we won't, in a number of days we won't even be here. We'll be gone for like 3 days. So we'll have 10 more days on this. Oh, what happened to light here? We'll have about 10 more days struggle with this bike and then we'll be done. Hopefully next time we'll be able to get something a little bit better. Today we are going to go to Katinat, which is on Chanhendao. Just change up the venue a little bit, I guess. Not always going to the same coffee shop. A lot of these coffee shops are okay, they are not bad. So trying to not slow down too much so that the engine don't cut out. Bong cha. And then I think the cutting nut is just on the right side. Wait a minute, where's the Katinat? I thought it's on Lei Hong Fong. I thought the Katinat is here. Oh, so, oh yeah, so I have to turn, I have to make a U-turn then. I know. Usually there's tons of traffic here, so today is not too bad. That was, 車轆應該 OK 嘅。I think last time we checked it was okay. Why? Do you feel that it's... Yeah, this one is a bad car. Alright, we're there at Katinat, and Jenny will go and order coffee, and I will go upstairs to try and find us a seat. Order here. Actually, this is not a bad spot, but we'll see. Oh, this is the... I think we want to go to the third floor here. The second floor, the ceiling is extremely low. The third floor, oh, much better. And got cushioned seats and got open view. So I am happy with this one. And the AC is not blasting either. So, which seat should I take? I think this one is good. All right, let's wait for the coffee. Wow, so you can see across the street all the watermelon and then the flowers. There used to be a place that sell like USB cable and that kind of stuff. But today, I mean this week, is watermelon and flowers. And quite a bit of it, although this is more potato compared to what's happening overall around the city. Coffee, we are going to go, I guess we have to go around, and we're going to go to probably District 6 to check out the Haoyang, the situation, watermelon situation there. Alrighty, so we're gonna make a U-turn here, turn around. 呢個人幾精，佢知道咧喺呢度咧 cannot 要跟住呢個車，所以咧佢就兜去前邊嗰度咁樣轉。係啦。 冇，佢喺嗰邊攝過去啊，即係佢就好精。嗯哼。All right, so now we are heading on Chen Hen Dao, and from Chen Hen Dao we're gonna have to we keep going, and then we will hit Yun Chi Fong. There we'll have to make a slight detour on Chen Fu and then back onto Chen Hen Dao. Here's the flower on the right, lots and lots of flower. And then here are the watermelon. Let's check it out a little bit here. Here's the watermelon with the carving and the humongous. Wow, this watermelon is pretty big and painted and everything. Right, and there are people checking them out and buying them. So, I mean, there's got to be 500 watermelon here, so which means that well, they have to sell it all these 3 days. In these 3 days they need to sell all this watermelon, otherwise they are probably just gonna dump it. More watermelon. There's eggs. There's a lot of them. Almost every street corner, they're gonna take advantage of it to sell something, either watermelon or flour mostly. And people are pretty chill. If you cut in front or you need to turn, people in general will let you turn and not be aggressive about it. People are very understanding because that's what they do. So they know that, hey, sometimes you made a mistake, you have to turn and you are, so people are like, okay, you can turn, and they're not gonna honk you to kingdom come or whatever. We are going to, and car typically will let motorbike go first because they make a wide turn. They won't go into your right lane to block you off or anything like that. And here, you're not supposed to stay in the right lane and block the motorbike from turning. This guy, he's turning and he's smart. So not as much traffic as I would expect on a Saturday on the Saturday because, oh, watermelon. Look at the watermelon there. On the left, there's a mountain of it. Wow, that's got to be 1,000 of them. That's amazing. Yeah, I think that's where we bought our watermelon last year. Oh, and here, but there's small potatoes. Đăng Thiên chế mẹ Đăng Thiên Mạo Vũ ya. Lots of things to buy, lots of things to eat, lots of things to see. Yep, boy. Có bên my nobody honk at her wanting to cross the street. People cutting in front, nobody honk. Everybody's chill. That's what I enjoy about driving around here is that people are chill. all kind of different traffic that's going on. And people making a living, people transporting goods, people riding around with, so seconds, I think we better go, otherwise stuck in behind another traffic light. And this is Dongkan Hotel, has been here for many years before the end of the war. Yeah. So this is used to be called Tongheng Dai Do, and that's why this Dongkan Hotel, Tongheng Hotel. So yesterday we were on this street and we went to Ai Hui for dinner, as opposed to Ai Hui 2, which we are going tomorrow. But the food was good, surprisingly good. I think it's better than most of the Chinese restaurants in the U.S. that we're used to. And now we are going to go a little bit left because we are going to go to Chanfu. And from Chanfu we'll merge back down onto Chanhendao. This is the end of the road for yeah, 唔係直去咯 basically 直去咯。Buses will honk, cars will honk, you just move out of the way if you can, if not, don't worry about it. They honk means they see you, and if they see you then they will adjust their speed accordingly, even though they want to intimidate you and get you out of their way. Wow, look at that Chinese wall hanging, red wall hangings. Looks like got a bunch of shops here on the right, and looks like they're doing business. I think we won't make it. We're not going to try and make it. This is soy xiao. They got small shops, big shops, selling all kind of decorations, wall hanging. And you'll see a lot along the way, I'm sure. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, let's go. People are impatient, they want you to go. So we will go and get out of the way. More shops. And vendors going the other way, selling pomelo, monks on the street. We'll take it easy and go slowly and get on everybody's nerve because I'm going so slow. But that's okay. Because it's red light ahead, you know, in coconut. So you can buy coconut, they will cut it over and put it in a cup for you. Coconut water. Wow, quite a bit of traffic now. I think traffic is picking up. Notice nobody honk at the lady on the bicycle, even though she's pedaling slowly. But hey, she's not on a motorbike, she can't help it. So people are very understanding, I feel. Anyway, so this is 做沙地北壁街市, and from this point on, I think you'll see a lot more traffic. Watermelon, there's a small vendor, dragon fruit, and vegetables, people getting off the bike, all kind of red wall hangings. This is Highway 2, one of the most prestigious Chinese restaurants here. Got like, I don't know, 5 stories or whatever. But from what we understand, the original Highway has a better chef. So yesterday our dinner was actually very good. Everything was cooked very well. And we had 12 to a table, I think. And and service was just fantastic. How fantastic was the service? Well, let's just say you don't even have to pour your own tea. They regularly come around and pour tea for you. Whereas other places usually you have to flag someone down to fill your teapot. Here they come around and fill your teacup. That's how good it was. And then at least a couple times they come around and change your plate because you know you got bones and stuff like that. So they will come and change your plate, and if your bowl is dirty, they will come and change your bowl. Service is really just good. And I don't know if they had a service charge or not. We didn't pay the bill, but probably there's like a 5% service charge or something like that. But the service was excellent. Very good service. Enjoyed it. And this is Highway. This is where we were last night. And we had to park across the street on our left. And it did cost, I think, 10,000 to park. Some of these bigger hotels, they seem to charge. Well, I don't think they charge for parking. There's probably an independent operator that help you to park or provide the space, and then you will have to pay for it. It's not bad. And they collect it up front, so well, not all of them. Some of them provide, do it afterwards. All right, so now we come to a very interesting circle with this. We are almost we're at the edge of District 5 actually. Taking picture, 快啲入手啦！快啲入手啦！有人影相。河壩網啊！Yeah, no more. The fabric shops don't seem to be open anymore. They seems to 或者佢係遲啲先開，唔會啊，應該早晨開嘅。係啊，但係6應該好多人嚟，佢哋已經係咩？ Yeah, I think it's already past the time. 佢哋翻係。Yeah, 因為做咩咧？你如果買布整衫咧 ，Yeah, you're not gonna buy this weekend. It's too late to buy fabric to make new clothes. So probably that's why they're closed. All right, the Francisco Xavier Church, Catholic Church up front. We're gonna make a left turn here. Wow, lots of yes, so. Eat quite. are coming up upon the Jolon bus station. Yep, we usually drive here in the evening, seldom in the morning. So it's a quite different mix of traffic, I would say. And our shops, a lot of shops are open instead of most of them being closed. So very interesting. Rice cracker, rice paper, and that kind of stuff here on the right. They must do good business because there are so many of them, and they're here, you know, day and night. They seems to be here in the evening. On the left, a lot of gift baskets, but there are other stuff too. And this guy's pedaling slowly across. Oh, pan long, battle fruits for chewing. All right, we have passed the bus station coming along. We are on like Wongsan Road. We're gonna pass this and go on a more narrow straight, which is a little bit more difficult to navigate with all the traffic because there's a lot of manhole cover. But we'll do that, and then we'll be able to go to Mingfeng and then to Haoyang. And the key today is, what we want to do today is go on Haoyang to see the watermelon scene here. There are some here, but not as much as on that street. On that street, there'll be a lot of tents, and the watermelon will be at the tent, will be under the tent. This is a totally different scene in the morning. Definitely a lot busier. Especially with more car traffic, it seems, and lots of bikes. But definitely more cars than, and of course, the stop cars or delivery vehicles don't help. And we have to go around them, watch the head, and then have to try and go around the manhole cover. People are going quite fast. But you will notice there's not a lot of honking going on because people are quite understanding and chill, which is good. There are always people who are somewhat more aggressive in their riding because they got a place to go. And people not paying too much attention because to them it's so day to day, so normal. Wow, singing so early in the morning. Watermelon, small place, but neighborhood place. And here we're coming upon Mingfeng Street, Mingfeng Gai, and we're gonna make a left here. tangerine. And we will make a left here somehow. No problem. The key is that you don't have to really look right, because people who are coming towards you, they see you. And nobody even talks. Yeah, okay. We have never seen this market open in the morning. So, turn left, we will go on to Haoyang. Haoyang becomes Thap Mui, and Thap Mui becomes Hoi Xiang Lan Yong. And well, how do you turn left from the middle? I don't know, but look at the lady. She's also turning left, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'm following her. And then once you get to the intersection, it's no problem. And people even from my right, that's how you turn. And now we're on Hao Gong Gai, and this is where you see all the watermelon. Of course, we only see it on this side of the street, but look at the watermelon, carved watermelon, painted watermelon, the flowers and the seeds for the melon. More watermelon here, more watermelon. Wow. I mean, okay, this is pomelo, watermelon, pomelo, and watermelon, and the ring for the watermelon to sit on. Watermelon, watermelon, watermelon. Yep, we have watermelon here, Houston. Watermelon. Wow, these are huge watermelon. And look at this, more watermelon. I mean, how many watermelon can people buy here? If each of us buy 10, I don't think we'll exhaust the watermelon supply here. More watermelon, carved watermelon, painted watermelon, flowers, pomelo, rings for the watermelon, more watermelon. Yeah, hey, some of these tents are empty, which means that, well, that stuff of course is free. But which means that, you know, they rent it out, but it's not all filled up. But look at that. Watermelon galore. Oh, lots of people here. This must be a good place for the watermelon. Some shops are very busy, some are not. So I think it might be whether you... Wow, look at that up front. Lots of delivery. I don't know if it's watermelon delivery, but wow, look at this. Flower. And more watermelon. Carved, shaved, and painted, whatever. More watermelon. Pomelo. Flower vase or vase. Yeah, look fresher off the tree. Watermelon on that side, flower, huh?
Want to know how it looks?
Yeah. Yeah, those look like they've been dead. Watermelon, watermelon. Hổ sạch à? But this is not for eating, this is for decoration.
No, eating. It is
Well, sometimes
My father would.
watermelon, pomelo, pineapple. Flowers, bamboo, bantet, mango. And now we are getting close to Jobin Tai. So this must be Takmul. So this is the Ping Sai Gai Si. And pretty busy. Yeah, we're not going in there, of course. Only for professional, not for the faint of heart, for sure. And look at all the flowers, they are fake. All these yellow flowers, they are plastic or silk. Yeah, not too hot today. Now we're past Jobin Tai and we come to a lot of roadside stores where they sell wall hanging decorations. Well, now they move everything to the flowers on the street. And fake flowers. Bicycles, motorbikes, cars, you name it. And coming up soon to our right is Jo Kim Bien, or the Cambodian market. At night they sell a lot of lights here. Lights in terms of, fireworks. But we're not buying any fireworks. At night you see them setting some fireworks off. Not sure if it's legal, but they sell them. Wow, lots of them. So I imagine come Monday night, there'll be a lot of fireworks going off here. And now on the right, Hoi Xiong Lan Yong, and a lot of people buying wall decoration, hanging, home decoration, deck decoration. Wow, every single one is open. Yeah. Now everyone is open. And lots of customers.梗係唔喺度啦。You can write, ask them to write whatever you want. And must be BBQ. Quite a scene, and it's not only on our right, on the left also. And now traverse the sea of motorbikes. So you better be ready for a little bit of company here, because you are not the only one riding your motorbike. Everybody in the country is, or everybody in the city here. people, lots of motorbikes, but we are through it. Not too bad. And you just gotta adjust your speed so that you can merge in safely. And don't go too slow on a road where it's straight and fast, because there might be cars coming behind you. Now we have to turn left. We don't want to go to the far left because that's where people make U-turn. Since we are not making U-turn, we have to go to the right a little bit and then follow everybody. And no problem.藥台街呢條 smell of traditional Chinese medicine, the herbs on this street. I think our first experience with Chinatown was around here. I guess he's not turning. And on our left is that Tin Hao Mill, and we're going to turn right onto Yun Zai. Yep, these are professionals. Yeah. This is 做沙地. Yep.冇，咁你買肉啊嗰啲嘢就攞住，不過佢都係放喺出邊嘅啫。瓜吧，青瓜吧。海沙梨，Wow, somebody buying a lot. Gel oil, sali. I guess you make candy out of them if you got too much. And we ride on this around 4 times, but we're gonna see about getting shoes this time, or sandals, since my sandal literally just fell apart, and I like to wear my sandals to ride a motorbike instead of flip-flops, so we'll see. on this road. If you're riding, you are shopping or delivering. Someone turning left, so we will go around. 注意觀察. That means pay attention and look around. Hey, they got shoes here. Sandal every. 但唔知咁早有冇開？佢啲好多係夜晚嘅。Yeah, of course. We are going to go see if we can find some sandals. Sandals. Yeah. Yep. Sandal on his feet. That's the road where people meet. Alright, 5 seconds. Everybody shopping. Going on to Yunzai, and we are going straight. And after the torrent that are turning left, we can go straight. Nó唔係，佢呢度有個 bottleneck. And if you have cars, then it narrows the road a lot. People that are on their phones even here, so they are professional. Don't try this at home. And people that park on the street, they make the road a lot more narrow. And then you got cars coming behind, they want to come in. But guess what? They just have to be patient today. See any sandals, anybody? You're a duck. Those are flip-flops. Yeah, I'm Alexa. Hey, 呢架283 Shop 283 飲呀ABC. Anybody see any sandals? Oh, that's a shop. 呢度有個 shop. 要喺呢度睇啦？喺呢度睇啦，你落車啦。Alrighty, we are going to go take a look. Alright, shoe shop. Let's see if we can find one. Alrighty. Well, we were not able to get a sandal that works for us, so but we are stopping on the side of the road to put on my face mask. We are on An Yang Vong. Alrighty, and now we'll ride again. Yep. On Trần Hưng Đạo, we're going to go to a shoe shop that we saw a few nights ago on Hậu Giang, or is that Tháp Mối, but it's across from Chùa Bình Tây, so we'll see if we can find that shoe shop. I know they have sandals, so I want to buy a pair of sandals that protect my toes but still is relatively open. Right now I am wearing flip-flops, and it's not ideal, but it will do for now. But I prefer a pair of flip-flops. A lot of times when you're riding, you'll see someone drop their flip-flop on the street, because when you wear flip-flop and you're riding, it is possible for you to drop it because you're putting your feet down a lot, like right now. And when you put your feet down, you never know, you could like trip on something and kick something, and you lose your flip-flop, and then you can't really go back and pick it up because there's a billion motorbikes coming around. Like you have to a lot of times pedal and walk your motorbike when the traffic is very heavy. So wearing flip-flop to me is not ideal. Wearing sandals with a strap in the back is a lot better. Plus this pair of flip-flop is kind of thin, doesn't give you much protection. So I'd rather have a thick rubber sole or something like that to just in case. So we're going to ride out again all the way out there. Don't know if I'm still recording, because it's been a long ride. Wow, people come here so early to Highway 2. On to Tháp Mối, follow the crowd, merging into this very narrow street, and then we're gonna turn left, so it'll be, and then there's water, people spraying from the top because they are washing the windows, and try not to have to put my feet down, and only 3 more seconds, so no hurry, but we're going to be turning left. 左邊左邊。All right, let's look for the shoe shop. It's called Ebit or something. Let's see if we can find a shoe shop. Yeah. We are here. Let's go buy some shoes. We were able to buy, we found a pair of sandals in this shop called Bitties. So the cost is about 13-14 bucks. So pretty good. Check it out. Can pay with Apple Pay, so it goes on our credit card. So that's perfect. Not only do we not have to use our cash, we also, well, you know how it is. Credit card, you get a little bit of rebate. Now we go get our motorbike.
Xe nào? 27.
Come on. All right, we are right across from Châu Bình Tây, and there's only one way to go, which is go left. Okay, come on. Put on our face mask, put on our sunglasses. Wow, lots of traffic in this shop today. Don't worry, there's people coming and going. Alright, let's go down slowly. Wait, I haven't put on my strap yet. And across the street, there's plenty of action. Now we're on our way back. This is Park Mui. And we are going to Hải Sàng Lãn Yong, and then probably Yuen Zai, Kiều Quang Phục, Yuen Zai, and Thần Phu, all that. Mission accomplished. Bought a pair of sandals that that I can use to walk around, ride my motorbike, because I hate to put on my sneakers. The sneakers are pain to put on and take off and all that, and it's hot. Just not my preferred mode of transportation here. I always like to wear sandals, because then you don't have to wear socks also. Traffic today is actually better than expected. Bus right next to me, but he's polite. He doesn't honk. Joe Kim Bin fireworks. Joe Kim Bin has a lot of fireworks. And then now we are on Hải Sòng Lãn Yong, Hai Thong Lan Ong, which is a really strange translation because they say the lazy man on the sea. I mean, what kind of a name for a street is that? But I believe it actually refers to some historical person, whether it's legend or whether it's wow, this guy is he's not messing around. He wants to turn right, I guess. So we'll let him go because it's a zoo up there anyway. So lots of motorbike parked out here because they are shopping. So today is the last weekend of the Tet, before Tet, so of course everybody's out buying stuff and they are parked everywhere. But I think police today will be hopefully a little bit lenient and not try and enforce the traffic rule too strongly, because, well, this is the weekend where you make a good living. Inch along, and soon you're in the clear. That's how you do it. Even if you're right in front of a bus, you keep going, you inch along, and then everybody will be happy. And good thing the motorbike is no longer cutting off because it is running hot now, so otherwise it will be major pain in this kind of traffic. And I believe the bus also wants to turn, so it's going to be a race to the bottom. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, I guess we're not going. Yep. So at least now we are first. So, and it's only 25 seconds, so it's not too bad. And we can watch the interesting traffic and interesting transactions on a motorbike. And a lot of times that's how you buy stuff. You stay on your motorbike and ask for things to be brought to you, and then you pay from your bike. And alrighty. Now we are through the heavy part of traffic, but you still got to watch it. And then now we are in the clear. Of course, out of the frying pan into the fire perhaps. There's a bus coming, so we need to not be a slow poke. Now we make a left here again. Of course, again we don't turn from the leftmost because there's people making U-turn, and we move to the middle intersection and follow the car. And then, yep, you just take your time and merge and you'll be okay. 10 seconds, we're not going to make it, so we're going to try and ride in the shade. since this is not a right turn lane because Chan Hen Dao in front of us is one way, so we can stay to the right of the lane. So this light is just a little bit longer, but none of them are too bad. Hui looks like the bakery is still open. Our favorite bakery, on the other hand, looks like it's closed for the year. And perfect timing because Yunzai is now green with like over 30 seconds to go, so we'll be able to go. Oh, lion dance. Actually dragon dance at the temple, but we won't stick around because the crowd will be just way too crazy, and then it'll be very difficult to find a parking. Not only that, but not only is it hard to find parking, you probably won't be able to find a spot to really watch it either. Lots of local, lots of tourists. So wow, the market is also very crowded. Look at all the coconut, so much coconut. Sports equipment, not too busy. Tonight we'll probably walk in the flower market, check things out. It will be crazy. Phật suối cho Phật xấu qua. This is a one-way for another block until the next light, so we are on the left side of the street, of the road. But soon it will turn into a two-way, so we got to merge right at some point. Everybody is racing ahead. Today is a little bit more, people seem to be going a little bit faster. But we will keep our composure. Watermelon, I guess that's for eating, because they have one slice open to show how good it is. More Phật xấu qua from Hanoi. And what are these? Bánh tét. New Year rice wraps, I guess. But I won't be able to consume that anymore because it's first of all, it's too big. Second, we are leaving on the second day of Tet to Dalat for a few days, so won't be able to really be at home and eat anything. So this year we'll forego the bánh tét. Last year we did buy one, and it was huge. For a few dollars, you can buy a huge bánh tét. I think last year we bought it when we were in District 1. But it's everywhere, of course, not just in District 1. This here is District 5, which is Chinatown. But this technically probably is not the heart of Chinatown. The heart of Chinatown is probably Haoyang, Vinh Tay, and all those places. Oh, good timing. We are green. We got 17 seconds, so we should be good to go. 10 more seconds. All right, so this is crowded. Then we have to merge onto this lane. And then at the light we will have to go left. So at some point we have to ride in the left side. Just like that bee rider there. That's the church on the left. There's everybody. I better not ride in the other side. You never know. I'm not a professional. I go with the crowd. 5 seconds. So everybody's heading the back because they're making left turn. So I will also do that. Alrighty, we are here on Chanfu. Now it's pretty much a straight shot until we hit the Equatorial Hotel. At which time we will make a left and then a left. Wow, it's so busy. So busy. Another uncontrolled intersection, Chanfu with Anyangwang, and but it's actually pretty easy to navigate. We kind of merge with the traffic circle, and then you just cut across the oncoming traffic, and then you're okay. One of the easy intersections. Is red light ahead, so we will all go into the shade. See, that's what everybody does. Go into the shade. This street, Chanfu, has a lot of shops that sell painting and shops that frame your painting. On the left, they have put together a park that has some flowers, got a horse, and got a New Year symbols and stuff. So come and take picture, of course. Not at this hour, I guess. At this hour, you will go down to Jobenton or something, or go to the temple. But I have to say that that atmosphere is very strong and powerful here. I remember a few years ago we say, oh, everything's going to be closed, let's go to Singapore, because that must be more exciting. But turned out Singapore was a little slow, and there was actually not a lot of New Year celebration, certainly less than what we thought it was going to be. And turned out that Vietnam is much more exciting. All right, shall we go? No, we'll just hang back. There's no hurry. Since once the cars get going, they get going pretty fast, so it's okay to hang back instead of always trying to cut ahead of the car. But of course, if you're local, for you that's second nature. But for me, I have to really think about it and do deliberately. Yeah, there's a zoo here. Welcome back. And a lot of people turning left, a lot of cars, a lot of motorbikes now. are back. Us professional riders are back. All right, get the